So good day, ma'am. I'm going to represent to you the video report about the Daniel Staffelbeam's context. Input, Process, Product Models, or CIPP. So the CIPP model of curriculum evaluation was a product of the Pell Delta Kappa committee chaired by Daniel Staffelbeam. So the model emphasized that the result of evaluation should provide data for decision making. These are four stages of program operation. So this includes first context evaluation, second is input evaluation, third is the process evaluation, and the fourth one is the product evaluation. So for context evaluation is assesses needs and problems in the context for decision makers to determine the goals and objectives of the program curriculum. So it means of context evaluation is to focus on understanding the program environment and needs to inform planning decision. Next one is the input evaluation. So input evaluation assesses alternative means based on the input for achievement of objectives to help decision makers to choose options for optimal means. So input evaluation it refers focuses on the resources and strategies that are needed to implement a program or initiative. And the third one is the process evaluation. So, process evaluation monitors the processes both to ensure that the means are actually being implemented and make necessary modifications. So, process evaluation, it means a framework for program evaluation that assesses a program's context, input, process, and products. And the last one is the product evaluation. So product evaluation compares actual ends with intended ends and leads to a series of recycling decision. So it means of product evaluation, it is a provide structures approach for evaluating products, program, and project by assessing context, input, process, and product. So now here are the four stages. The six tips are suggested. So first of the stages of the CIPP model, first is the context evaluation. Second is the input evaluation. Third is the process evaluation. And the fourth is product evaluation. So the steps of that stage is the first step is the identify the kind of decision to be made. Second step is the identify the kinds of data to make the decision. Step 3, collect the data needed. And fourth step is to establish the criteria to determine quality of data. And five step is analyze data based on the criteria. And the last step number 6 is organize needed information need for decision makers. So that is the six steps of the four stages of the CIPP model. So now let's proceed to the second stake responsive model. So responsive model is oriented more directly to program activities that program intents. Evaluation focuses more on the activities rather than intent or purposes. So Robert Stake in 1975 recommend the following step to the curriculum evaluator. So now here are the curriculum evaluator follows the steps below. First step is the meet with the stakeholders to identify their perspective and intentions regarding curriculum evaluation. The second step is the draws from the step 1 document to determine the scope of the evaluation. And the third step, observe the curriculum closely to identify the intended scenes of implementation and any deviations from announced intents. And step 4 is identifies the stated real purposes of the program and the various audiences. And five step is identifies the problems of the curriculum evaluation at hand and identify an evaluation design with needed data. And step 6 is select the means needed to collect data or information. Step 7, implement the data collection procedures. Step 8, organize the information into themes. And the last one, step 9, is decide with stakeholders the most appropriate format format for the report. Now proceed for the 5 Scriven consumer-oriented evaluation. So Michael Scriven in 1967 introduced this evaluation among many others when education products flooded the market. Consumers of educational products, which are needed to support an implemented curriculum, often use consumer oriented evaluation. So, these products are used in schools which require and purchasing this decision. So, this product includes textbooks, modules, educational technology like softwares, and other instructional materials. Even teachers and schools themselves nowadays write and produce these materials for their own purposes. So, consumers-oriented evaluation use criteria and checklists as a tool for either formative or summative evaluation purposes. The use of criteria and checklists was proposed by Scriven for adoption by educational evaluators. So, an example of an material review form by Marvin Patterson of Florida State University is adapted for better understanding. So here are the instructional materials review form. So adapted from Patterson Marvin or FSU and USA. So the preliminary information is a title. We have title, authors, publisher, copyright date, material evaluator. For recommendation, we have retained for further review, and next is reject comment. So next is use the following codes to rate the materials. So the sign of adding or plus means yes or good quality. Next is the sign of O or zero means alright but not or good quality. So next is the sign of a negative is means no or poor quality. So NA is a sign of a means not applicable. So here are the criteria. So first criteria is contents covers a significant portion of the course competences. Is it a yes or good? Is it all right but not good so good? Is it no or poor? Or is it not applicable or NA? So next is the second is contents are up to date. Is it yes or good? All right but not so good? No or poor? Or not applicable? So the third one criteria is the reading level is appropriate for most students who will use the material. Is it yes or good? Right but not so good? No or poor? or not applicable. Number four criteria is intended learning outcomes, competences, or stated. Is it yes or good? Is it all right but so good? Is it no or poor? Is it not applicable? Next is a number five of criteria. Formative and summative assessments are included. Is it yes or good? All right but not so good? Is it no or poor? Or not applicable? Next is criteria number six. Activities are varied to meet the needs of students. Yes or good? Is it right but not so good? Is it no or poor? Or not applicable? Next, criteria number seven is teacher's guide is included with management suggestion. Is it yes or good? Alright but not so good? No or poor? Or not applicable? So next of criteria is number eight. Materials are presented in logical order. Is it yes or good? All right but not so good? No or good or not applicable? Next criteria number nine. Learning outcomes, competences, and or test. Is it yes or good? Right but not so good? No or poor? Or not applicable? Next criteria number 10 is degree of match between learning activities and intended learning outcomes. Is it yes or good? All right but so good? No or poor or not applicable? Next criteria number 11 is quality of test items and degree of match with intended learning outcomes. Is it yes or good? All right but so good? No or poor? Or not applicable? Next criteria number 12 is quality of direction and how student will process through the materials. Is it yes or good? All right but so good? No or poor? Or not applicable? Next criteria number 13 is quality of drawings, photograph, and or other materials. Is it yes or good? Alright but so good? No or poor? Or not applicable? Next criteria number 14 is overall design of the learning activities for individual instructions. Is it yes or good? Alright but not so good? No or poor? Or not applicable? Next criteria number 15 is quality of management procedure for teacher or TGS. Is it yes or good? Alright but so good? No or poor? Or not applicable? And the last criteria, number 16, is optional. Last course map competences covered by instructional material. Is it yes or good? Alright but so good? Or no or poor? Or not applicable? So using the checklist for instructional material review or evaluation may help any curriculum make a decision as to which textbook, modules, or any instructional support material will be used, revised, modified, or rejected. So here are the simple way of curriculum evaluation process. So for a very simple and practical way of curriculum evaluation, responding to the following questions will provide an evaluation data for curriculum decision. So just ask the following questions and any no answers to an item will indicate a need for a serious curriculum evaluation process. So first is does the curriculum emphasize learning outcomes? Second is does the implemented curriculum require less demands? Third is can this curriculum be applied to any particular level? Kindergarten, elementary, secondary, and tertiary levels. Fourth is can the curriculum includes aspect be assessed as writing, thought, supported, tested, and learned? 5 is, does the curriculum include formative assessment? Number 6 is, does the curriculum include summative assessment? 7. Does the curriculum provide quantitative methods of assessment? 8 is, does the curriculum provide for qualitative methods of assessment? Number 9 is, can the curriculum provide the data needed for decision making? And the last 10 is, are the findings of evaluation available to stakeholders? So, whatever models of curriculum evaluation to be used, or ESCD 1983 suggests the following steps. So, steps in conducting curriculum evaluation. So, the steps, here are the steps and what to consider. So, first, the step is identify primary audiences. So, the consider is curriculum program sponsors, managers and administrators, school heads, participants, teachers and students, content specialists, other stakeholders. So the second step is the identifying critical issues problem. So what is the what to consider? So outcomes, expected, desired, intended. For process implementation, for resources is inputs. And the third step is identifying data source. So what to consider? So people, people, teachers, students, parents, curriculum developers, existing documents available existing documents, available records, evaluation studies. And the fourth tips, identifying techniques for collecting data. So the consider is standardized test, information test, sample of studied works, interviews, participants, observation, checklist, anecdotal record. So the last is a step 5, identifying established standards data criteria. So the consider of that is standard previously set by agency. Example, DepEd, CHAD, professional organization. So the next step is number 6, identifying techniques in data analysis. So the consider is that is content analysis, process analysis, statistical comparison, evaluation process. And number 7 steps, preparing evaluation report. So the consider of that is rating, oral, progress, final, summary, descriptive, graphic, evaluative, and judgmental list of recommendations. And the last is number 8. Preparing modes of display. So the consider of that is case studies, test score summary, testimonies, multimedia presentation, product display. Example is exhibit and technical report. And that's all of my report about Daniel Staffelbeam's context input process product model or CIPP.